All right, welcome to Tennis Rebels, where we're trying to give you information that you can use to help improve your tennis game. This being one of the first videos, I kind of want to focus on what I think is most important for most players, regardless of the level that you're on, is to focus on the footwork. Very important part of the game, very overlooked, and something that you can use to improve your game almost instantly, with maybe 5 or 10 minutes per day focus on this. So this video, I want to focus on 4 or 5 different movements that we need to kind of master in order to really be successful at moving on the court. And if we can kind of get these movements perfected, you're going to notice a huge difference in your game. Okay, so the first movement they want to focus on is the split step. Now what the split step is, it's kind of like a jumping jack without using your hands. A very basic movement, but what this does is this gets you on balance and it gets you in a position where you can change directions. Now we're going to use the split step right before we move to the ball. So just watch this again. Very simple movement, something we want to be very good at because we're going to be doing this a lot on the tennis court. Now a little drill you can do. It's just kind of, like I said, jumping jacks without the arms. Very simple. This will build up your calf muscles too and just get you that muscle memory going that you need to really incorporate this split step on a regular basis. All right, the next basic movement that we have is what we call a split step. Lateral movement also. And what this is just stepping sideways. And this is a drill you can do here where we're just on the baseline, sidestepping back and forth. Also a very kind of simple movement, but something we need to work on to get that muscle memory, because this is the movement we'll use to recover after we hit. So we're doing this motion a lot on the tennis court. So the better we get at this, the better off we're going to be on the court. A very simple drill we can do is just set up 2 cones, maybe 10 or so feet apart, and just sidestep back and forth. Nice and easy, focusing on the form and the technique. Okay, as we get better with this, we can be more explosive, but definitely just want to get used to that movement. Okay, so don't feel bad if you're not able to do it quickly at first. As long as we're on balance and the form and the technique is good, we're going to be improving with this motion. All right, so another basic kind of movement we use on the court, pretty simple. We're going to be sprinting forward and we're going to be backpedaling. And we can do some basic stuff on the court to help with that. And this is just an example here where we move forward. We're going to sprint forward and then backpedal back. Now we can do another cone drill. We set up 2 cones, maybe 10 feet apart. And we just focus on sprinting forward, backpedaling back. And again, at first, make sure we're on balance and we have good technique. And as we get better, we can get more explosive and move more quickly with this drill. All right, the next movement is a little more advanced, but it's one we also want to work on, and we call it the cross step, where the foot will go behind. This is also called a karaoke step. And we want to practice this as well, just back and forth here. Or we can do a simple karaoke step on the baseline, back and forth. Again, staying on balance, keeping the hips facing forward here. Very simple. If we can't go fast at first, just start at a pace that you're able to handle and that we're not kind of tripping over our feet and looking goofy or anything like that. Another drill I like to do is incorporate the split step and the cross step. I think this one is probably one that I do on a regular basis. It really helps me out, so I would recommend doing this too, just to help with the split step, and you're getting a little more accurate footwork pattern here with that cross step once we start incorporating that into our play. So, all right, this next movement here is a little more simple, but something that's overlooked, I think, especially in the beginning, is learning to turn and then move to the ball on the baseline. So what we see here is we just turn and move. I'm not even focused on setting up. I just want this initial motion of turning and moving. And you'd be very surprised at how many people don't do this. Their first step is a side step or some other kind of weird looking footwork pattern. But we want to keep it simple. Just turn and move to the ball. So if we can incorporate these 4 or 5 movements every single practice, spend 5 or 10 minutes every day you're out there just working on your feet. Master these basic athletic movements. These are things you're not only using for tennis. This is every sport. You're going to be doing these type of movements. So we need to be very good at these. And if we can kind of get to the point to where this is just natural, it's going to help your footwork on the court almost instantly. And it's going to help with the footwork drills or the more advanced footwork drills that we need to start doing to get the footwork even better. So I would take this very seriously. 5-10 minutes a day. Every day you're out there. Let's say 2 or 3 weeks. Once you feel comfortable, you feel stronger in your legs, and you're getting that muscle memory in there, then we can start moving forward to some other things. But I definitely would recommend doing this as much as possible. This is the first video of a 5 or 6 I want to create, so there'll be a few more, a little more advanced drills that we can use. If you have any comments about this one or want to know any more information, just leave them in the comments section. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. I'm going to be sending out hopefully at least one video a week. So thanks for coming, and we'll see you later.